amethyst ribbons paint the sky as the swallows flutter by.
Standing beside the marble arch,
preparing for the ceremonial march.
Adjusting the collar on my suit, the congregational crowd is mute,
holding the golden circular band, waiting to claim your willing hand. The sun dips below the ocean line, creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledges, shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen.
Speaking the oaths aloud and clear, banishing every lingering fear. For better or worse, the phrasing goes as the nearby river gently flows.
The priest recites the ancient prayer, incense wafts through the cooling air. Two separate paths converge as one right after the setting of the sun. The sun dips below the ocean line, creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledge as shadows Soft lights dance upon the floor. I don't need the world no more, just the shadow of your skin, where the quiet nights begin.
I've walked 1,000 miles of road to drop this heavy, weary load. Your melody is all I hear, drawing all the starlight near. The air is thick with history, wrapped in shades of mystery. Velvet smoke rising high underneath the velvet sky. Hold me close, don't let me go, lost in this sweet, steady flow. The whiskey glass is sitting dry. I see the truth inside your eye.
No more running from the ghost of the things I miss the most. Pour the wine and turn the key. There's no one else but you and me.
The rhythm settles in our chest. Finally we found our rest.
The air is thick with history,
wrapped in shades of mystery.
velvet smoke rising high underneath the velvet sky. Hold me close, don't let me go, lost in this sweet, steady flow.
Every secret, every lie
Dissolves beneath the midnight sky.
we are burning slow and deep.
Promises we're gonna keep. Just us
In the haze, lost in the velvet of these days.
velvet smoke rising high underneath the velvet sky. Hold me close, don't let me go, lost in this sweet, steady flow. Rising high,
Velvet smoke,
just you and I. Saltwater pools along the lower lash, memories colliding in a tragic crash. Linen pillowcases stained with damp grief, begging the universe for slight relief.
mute agony clenches the tight jaw, revealing a sensitive emotional flaw.
No utterance escapes the trembling lip, losing the final desperate grip. Swelling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide a terrible lump blocks the throat. Sink in the fragile paper boat. These silent tears roll unannounced. A heavy burden, heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular body weak, weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground.
And tissue boxes emptied one by one, hiding away from the glaring sun, gasping for breath in the quiet dark,
leaving an invisible permanent mark. Salt leaves a trail of stinging crust, betraying the foundation of mutual trust, mourning the fracture of a precious bond, staring blankly at the rippling pond. Swelling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide. A terrible lump blocks the throat. Sink in the fragile paper boat. These silent tears roll unannounced. A heavy burden, heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular body weak, weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. Learning exactly how to properly grieve. Hold it back, let it out, breathe through the sigh. These silent tears roll unannounced. Making the muscular body weak, weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. Eyes red, cheeks damp, grief subsides. The amber liquid coats the crystal glass, watching the ice melt down, fading fast. Neon signs flicker through the rainy street. My quiet corner is a bitter retreat.
bartender wipes the wooden counter down. I am wearing this heavy invisible crown, staring at the bottom of a golden pour,
wondering what we are fighting for. Swallow the pride, let the spirit burn. Every single drop is a lesson learned. The clock strikes 12, no one is around, just the clinking noise, a hollow sound. Oh, this midnight whiskey numbs the brain, washing out the sorrow, drowning the pain. A fiery river flowing finding a reason to continue and live.
The tavern door swings open with the breeze. Chill hits my bones, brings me to my knees. Tab is running high, pocket feels so light. Surrendering myself to the cold, cruel night. An empty stool beside me remains bare, tracing circles on the coaster sitting there. The bartender asks if I want one more. I politely nod, staring at the floor. I swallow the pride, let the spirit burn. Every single drop is a lesson learned. The clock strikes 12, no one is around, just the clinking noise, a hollow sound. Oh, this midnight whiskey numbs the brain, washing out the sorrow, drowning the pain. A fiery river flowing down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat. We drink to forget, we sip to forgive, finding a reason to continue and live. Is the bottle empty, or is it our soul taking this medicine, paying the toll? I tilt the rim upwards, taste in the end. Are you my lover or a stranger, my friend? Just one last taste before the dawn breaks, before the reality wakes. All this midnight whiskey numbs the brain, washing out the sorrow, drowning the pain. A fiery river flowing down the throat, keeping this sinking relationship afloat. We drink to forget, we sip to forgive, finding a reason to continue and live. Pour it out, let it spill. The tavern closes, everything is still. Cigarette clouds hover near the ceiling fan, studying the profile of a mysterious man. Dim bulbs cast a yellow glow, watching the patrons come and go. Matches strike against the matchbook cover, looking for a temporary lover. Ash falls quietly onto the tray, conversations drift and melt away. Breathe in the nicotine atmosphere, nothing is ever totally clear. Foggy sights and muffled sound, spinning the dizzy minds around. Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tomb, lungs filled with the bitter air. Nobody seems to truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar
wondering exactly who we are.
Oh, a server brings a platter of stouts,
igniting the lingering heavy doubts.
coins clink inside the tipping jar, strumming a broken
cheap guitar, puffing out rings into the haze, caught inside an endless maze. The jukebox hums a classic track,
there is absolutely no
going back. Breathing the nicotine atmosphere, nothing is ever totally clear.
foggy sights and muffled sounds, spinning the dizzy minds around.
Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tomb, lungs filled with the bitter air.
Nobody seems to
Truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar,
wondering exactly who we are.
suffocating, yet we choose to stay, coughing the lonely night away.
Eyes water from the stinging fuse,
Wandering among the crowded rooms. Inhale deeply,
exhale slow.
embrace the blur.
Trapped inside a
smoky room,
a comfortable
hazy tomb, lungs filled with the bitter air.
nobody seems to
Truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar, wondering exactly who we are. Clear the air, open the window, stub it out, stub it out, stub it out. Stub it out. Dusk falls heavy on the crimson drape. From this dim twilight there is no escape. Fabric brushes softly against bare skin. Where does the outside end and we begin?
silhouettes dancing on the bedroom wall,
Watching the evening slowly crawl,
drawing the curtains to block the moon,
hiding inside our secretive cocoon. Conceal the truth beneath the texture, a complicated, beautiful architecture. No light can pierce this woven thread. Words are meaningless, left unsaid, wrapped inside these velvet shadows, where the hidden blossom grows, soft and dark, a tactile embrace. Losing ourselves in this obscured space, the world is blind to what we share, covered in mystery, breathe in the air.
absorbs my quietest pace, reaching out blindly to touch your face.
Colors vanish into absolute gray, keeping the harsh morning sun away.
A folded blanket holds yesterday's warmth,
sheltering us from the coming storm.
every fiber weaves a protective spell,
Living inside a hushed, darkened shell.
conceal the truth beneath the texture.
A complicated, beautiful architecture.
No light can pierce this woven thread.
Words are meaningless, left unsaid, wrapped inside these velvet shadows, where the hidden blossom grows, soft and dark,
a tactile embrace,
losing ourselves in this obscured space.
the world is blind to what we share,
covered in mystery.
breathe in the
Smooth against the fingertips, sealing the secrets upon our lips. Do not let the daylight tear it apart, protecting the sanctuary of the heart.
pull it closer,
Shut out the glare, disappear into the fold. Wrapped inside these velvet shadows, while the hidden blossom grows, soft and dark, a tactile embrace, losing ourselves in this obscured space. The world is blind
to what we share,
covered in mystery. Breathe in the air,
fade to black,
soft touch, nothing but darkness.
fade to black.
Floating upon an invisible wave, entering a sacred hidden cave.
No vocal cords required to speak,
Reaching the spiritual mountain peak.
frequencies hum beneath the bone, a telepathy uniquely our own, translating the silence of the night, guided by an inner
Glowing light,
beyond the physical realm of touch, a deeper connection meaning so much, transmitting thoughts across the space, meeting in an astral holy place,
hearing those soul whispers in the breeze,
unlocking the chest with absolute ease,
sacred dialogue, pure and true,
traveling magnetically from me to you.
spirit connects
Without a single word, the loudest message ever heard. Meditation brings your presence near, conquering every mortal fear. tuning into the celestial broadcast, building a bond designed to last.
Hovering above the earthly ground, where ultimate serenity is found. Energy flows through the open crown, never letting each other down. Beyond the physical realm of touch, a deeper connection meaning so much. Transmitting thoughts across the space, meeting in an astral holy place. Hearing those soul whispers in the breeze, unlocking the chest with absolute ease. Sacred dialogue, pure and true, traveling magnetically from me to you. Spirit connects without a single word. The loudest message ever heard. Shell behind. Listen closely, feel the frequency, understand completely. Hearing those soul whispers in the breeze, unlocking the chest with absolute ease. A sacred dialogue, pure and true. You traveling magnetically from me to you. Spirit connects without a single word. The loudest message ever heard. Silence speaks, energy binds awakening. Salt water pools along the lower lash, memories colliding in a tragic crash. Linen pillowcases stained with damp grief, begging the universe for slight relief.
Mute agony clenches the tight jaw, revealing a sensitive emotional flaw. No utterance escapes the trembling lip, losing the final desperate grip. Swelling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide. A terrible lump blocks the throat, sinking the fragile paper boat. These silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular body weak. Weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. tissue boxes emptied one by one, hiding away from the glaring sun, gasping for breath in the quiet dark,
leaving an invisible permanent mark. Salt leaves a trail of stinging crust, betraying the foundation of mutual trust, mourning the fracture of a precious bond, staring blankly at the rippling pond, swirling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide. A terrible lump blocks the throat, sinking the fragile paper boat. These silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden, heavily pronounced, pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular body weak, weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. Properly grieve. Hold it back, let it out, breathe through the sound. These silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden, heavily pronounced, pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, cheeks down, grief subsides. Grapes hang from the twisted vine, aged perfectly by a grand design. The vineyard basks in the Tuscan heat, making the harvest incredibly sweet.
Barrels rest inside the cooling cellar, a story waiting for a master teller.
Cork popping loudly from the bottleneck, writing a massive romantic check.
Fermentation takes decades to complete,
a culinary agricultural feat.
pour the ruby liquid into the goblet, wearing a matching crimson bracelet.
Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains the smiling mouth, imported directly from the deep south.
Swirling the crystal stemware round, appreciating the sediment we found.
burst upon the tongue, reminding us when we were young. A bouquet of cherry and ritual, laughing at a whispered private joke. The alcohol warms a shivering spine, enjoying this luxurious divine time.
Fermentation takes decades to complete,
a culinary agricultural feat.
pour the ruby liquid into the goblet, wearing a matching crimson bracelet.
Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains the smiling mouth, imported directly from the deep south.
Crushed fruit turns into pure gold, a magical alchemy, brave and bold.
Cheers to the future, toast to the past, hoping this delicious flavor will last.
Raise a glass,
make a toast, drink it down. Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains the smiling mouth, imported directly from the deep south.
empty bottle,
Rosy cheeks, perfect pairing.
ignoring the blaring warning signs, believing completely fabricated lines, trusting a stranger's deceitful gaze, lost inside a confusing daze.
Stumbling blindly into the trap, tossing away the navigational map, following a mirage across the sand, reaching for an empty phantom hand.
Logic fails, reasoning departs, throwing imaginary reckless darts, ignoring what the wise men say, giving the entire kingdom away. All this foolish heart betrays the mind, leaving rationality far behind, leaping boldly into the deep abyss, tricked by a venomous fatal kiss. Wisdom begs the body to stop, but we jump off the tower and drop,
Chasing a completely impossible fairy tale, riding a ship with a broken sail, betting the savings on a losing horse, traveling on a destructive course, swallowing the sweet coated pill, climbing up an insurmountable hill, wearing a ridiculous painted clown grin, playing a game we can never win.
logic fails, reasoning departs, throwing imaginary reckless darts, ignoring what the wise men say, giving the entire kingdom away. All this foolish heart betrays dead-end street. Muck ahead, see the trap fall anyway. Oh, this foolish heart betrays the mind, leaving rationality far behind, leaping boldly into the deep abyss, tricked by a venomous fatal kiss. Wisdom begs the body to stop, but we jump off the tower and drop. A silly mistake, a naive choice. The jester laughs. Amethyst ribbons paint the sky as the swallows flutter by, standing beside the marble arch, preparing for the ceremonial march. Adjusting the collar on my suit, the congregational crowd is mute, holding the golden circular band, waiting to claim your willing hand. The sun dips below the ocean line, creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledges, shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen. Speaking the oaths loud and clear, banishing every lingering fear. For better or worse, the phrasing goes as the nearby river gently flows. The priest recites the ancient prayer, incense wafts through the cooling air. Two separate paths converge as one, right after the setting of the sun. The sun dips below the ocean line, creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledge as shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen.
I do, where the rain forever bounds. Swearing these solemn twilight vows, swearing these solemn the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledge as shadows are lengthened, watching our devotion strengthen. The kiss, the cheer, the union. October foliage turns brilliant gold, watching the seasonal transition unfold. Maple branches shedding their crust, leaving a trail of orange rust. Harvest breezes sweep the pumpkin patch, unlocking the heavy wooden latch. Geese migrate toward the southern equator, promising to return much later. Crisp weather bites the exposed neck, standing upon the cedar deck. Nature prepares for the freezing frost, calculating the eventual cost. Listen to the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray skies. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber, counting the logs of chopped lumber. Acorns drop from the towering oak, smelling the distant chimney smoke. Farmers gather the final crop before the temperature begins to drop. Sweaters woven from thick wool, tugging the wagon, giving a pull. Pumpkins waiting on the grassy lawn, welcoming the chilly brisk dawn. Crisp weather bites the exposed neck, standing upon the cedar deck. Nature prepares for the freezing frost, calculating the eventual cost. Listen to the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray skies. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber, counting the logs of chopped lumber. Appreciating the energy spent. Leaves crunch, wind blows, seasons shift. chopped lumber, golden landscape, bare branches, winter approaches. October foliage turns brilliant gold, watching the seasonal transition unfold. Maple branches shedding their crust, leaving a trail of orange rust.
Harvest breezes sweep the pumpkin patch, unlocking the heavy wooden latch. Geese migrate toward the southern equator,
promising to return much later. Crisp weather bites the exposed neck, standing upon the cedar deck. Nature prepares for the freezing frost, calculating the eventual cost. Listen to the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray skies. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber,
counting the logs
of chopped lumber.
Acorns drop from the towering oak, smelling the distant chimney smoke. Farmers gather the final crop
before the temperature begins to drop. Sweaters woven from thick wool, tugging the wagon, giving a pull. Pumpkins waiting on the grassy lawn, welcoming the chilly brisk dawn. Crisp weather bites the exposed neck, standing upon the cedar deck. Nature prepares for the freezing frost, calculating the eventual cost. Listen to the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray skies. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber, counting the logs of chopped lumber.
Completely bare, tossing the brittle fragments into the air.
Embrace the changing earthy scent, appreciating the energy spent. Leaves crunch, wind blows, seasons shift. To the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray skies. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber, counting the logs of chopped lumber. Golden landscape, bare branches, winter approaches. Old silk dresses in the light, shimmering through the lonely night. We were kings of a crumbling throne, now we sit here all alone.
Polished shoes and weathered pride, nowhere left for us to hide. The elegance has worn away, but beauty stays in shades of gray. We wear our scars like fine attire, dancing on a dying fire. Faded grace, a soft decline, tangled in this vintage wine. Even when the color's pale, we are part of the holy grail. Photographs are turning gold, the stories that we never told. I'd give it all to reach that peak of the strength that makes us weak. A ballroom floor of dust and dreams, coming apart at all the seams. But darling, see how well we stand, holding on to sinking sand. We wear our scars like fine attire, dancing on a dying fire. Faded grace, a soft decline, tangled in this vintage wine. Even when the color's pale, we are part of the holy grail. The velvet fray at ends, to the broken time amends. We are beautiful in rust, rising slowly from the dust. Still beautiful in the fading light, just us. Faded grace, a soft decline, tangled in this vintage wine. Even when the color's pale, we are part of the holy grail. Such faded grace, holding on, one last dance.
Cigarette clouds hover near the ceiling fan. You're studying the profile of a mysterious man. Dim bulbs cast a yellow glow, watching the patrons come and go.
Matches strike against the matchbook cover, looking for a temporary lover. Ash falls quietly onto the tray. Conversations drift and melt away.
Breathe in the nicotine atmosphere. Nothing is ever totally clear.
Foggy sights and muffled sound,
Spinning the dizzy minds around. Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tune. Lungs filled with the bitter air.
nobody seems to truly care.
We hide behind the thick cigar, wondering exactly who we are.
A server brings a platter of stouts, igniting the lingering heavy doubts.
Coins clink inside the tipping jar, strumming a broken cheap guitar.
Puffing out rings into the haze,
Caught inside an endless maze. The jukebox hums a classic track. There is absolutely no going back. Breathe in the nicotine atmosphere. Nothing is ever totally clear. Foggy sights and muffled sound, spinning the dizzy minds around. Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tune. Lungs filled with the bitter air.
nobody seems to
Truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar, wondering exactly who we are.
suffocating, yet we choose to stay. Coughing the lonely night away.
Eyes water from the stinging fumes, wandering among the crowded rooms. Inhale deeply, exhale slow. Embrace the blood. Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tune. Lungs filled with the bitter air.
Nobody seems to
Truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar, wondering exactly who we are. Clear the air, open the window, stub it out. The barometer drops abruptly low. watching the turbulent clouds below. Electricity crackles overhead, a magnificent canopy of lead.
Whirlwinds twirl the prairie grass, bending the branches as they pass.
Cyclones form a stunning view, raging fiercely yet somehow subdued. The atmosphere shifts its heavy weight, welcoming this unpredictable fate. A furious roar becomes a hum, beating like a distant tribal drum. Caught inside this gentle storm, where the wild anomalies form. A hurricane wrapped in silk, smooth as honey, soft as milk, tearing down the walls we built, washing away the residual guilt.
The eye of the tempest offers peace, a momentary tranquil release. Swirling debris dances around, barely making a disruptive sound.
Gusts sweep the valley floor, knocking upon the cellar door. Yet no destruction comes to pass, just a trembling blade of grass. The atmosphere shifts its heavy weight, welcoming this unpredictable fate. A furious roar becomes a hum, beating like a distant tribal drum. Caught inside this gentle storm, where the wild anomalies form. A hurricane wrapped in silk, smooth as honey, soft as milk, tearing down the walls we built, washing away the residual guilt. Embrace the furious spinning gale, let the ferocious winds prevail. It cleaves the slate, sweeps it bare, leaving a purified, buzzing air. The wind howls, a center holds pure chaos. Caught inside this gentle storm, where the wild anomalies form. A hurricane wrapped in silk, smooth as honey, soft